In this video, I just want to show you how to make a quick collage using an outline of an object or of another shape. So I'm going to use an example here. I'm going to have some photos from the first day of the grade 8s. So I have the photos here. I've got Photoshop open. I'm going to select just a few photos here just to show you how it works. I'm going to drag them over into Photoshop. And if I didn't have anything selected, it will give me this cross mark with an X, so you can resize it at that point, you can move it, and every time there's an X, if you hit enter on your keyboard, the X goes away and it brings in the next photo. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to resize that, put that here, hit enter. So we do that for each photo. And here's our admin team. Okay, so we can go there, enter. Obviously, I'm not, we don't actually want that one, so I can hit escape because I don't want the two photos of these guys. Continue placing, yep, I want to do that. I want to close that one, choose that one, here we go. And best thing is if you hold down Shift key when you're resizing, then you are not stretching images, because that's one of my pet peeves. If you stretch images and people look fat or distorted, so you don't want to do that. So we're just grabbing a couple more here. So I forgot how many I selected, but it's going to place them for us. Again, we're going to make this a little smaller, put that up here. Okay, and enter. I think that's it. And this one here, the last one, I did not resize. I hit enter twice. I'm going to make that small. I'll put that in here. Okay, so now I've got a bit of a collage here, and if I want to grab any of the images that I've changed, I can always click back on the eyeballs and click on the name of the image. So I can choose the images I want to move, and I can select them and move the image around. Okay, so I've got a little collage here. Not great, but for the purpose of instruction, it'll do. And I also brought in this crest from the school. So I'm going to bring that to the top. I'm going to drag it as my top layer. So I'm going to cover up everything. I'm going to put that on top of my collage here. And now what I want to do is I want to see through that logo. And so I want to basically remove everything that's black so I can see the images. So what I'm going to do is I'm on that layer. Let's select it. I take my magic wand tool, and I'm going to check off, make sure this contiguous up here is not checked, and I'm going to click on the black. So now it's selected all the black pieces in here, and I can just hit delete on my keyboard. So actually no, could not complete request because it's not editable because there's a link here. So and actually hitting delete would mean that's permanent, but it's probably better is if I click on here and I make a mask. So I click on this little mask button next to the effects, and now it made a mask. Now that left me all the black stuff, took away the white stuff, which is actually not what I wanted. So I'm going to go Control Z, undo it, and I'm going to go select inverse. So now I've got all the white stuff selected. So now if I make a mask, it will show through here. So now you can see I can go and I can move this object on top of my collage, right? So if I could resize it a little bit, place it on top of all images here, so my whole Fiat Lux is covered. I hit enter, and now if I want to crop that right down, I could take my cropping tool, pull this down to just the size of the Fiat Lux, like this, like that. Oops, I'm cutting off a little bit of the tip here. Go there, right there. Okay, that's not quite where I want it, just around there. And then I can hit enter. And now it's cropped it down to that. So now I've got a little collage with an image. So that can work with any object. So selecting that object, putting a mask on the part where you want to see that you want to keep, and getting rid of everything else. And then having your images underneath and have them saved. So quick little demo on how to create a collage within a shape.